Welcome to Life Lessons.
You can have everything you've ever wanted and still feel like you have nothing. It's the great paradox of a successful life. You chase a dream with everything you've got, believing that once you reach it, you'll finally feel whole. But what if the dream you're chasing is a beautiful cage? This is the story of Maya, a chef who reached for the stars only to find herself completely lost in the dark. It's a story about how losing everything you think you want is sometimes the only way to find everything you truly need. What does it mean to be at the top of your game? For Chef Maya, it meant one thing: perfection. She was a culinary artist, a rising star in a world of brutal competition. Her restaurant, Aura, was her masterpiece, and her life's ambition was singular: to make Aura an Instagram sensation. Every dish was designed not just for the palate, but for the camera. Every corner of the restaurant was engineered to be the perfect photo backdrop. She believed that achieving this viral fame would finally prove she had made it, that this achievement would be the cure for a lifetime of feeling not quite good enough. One night, the city's most followed food vlogger, a man whose opinion could make or break a restaurant overnight, came to dine. Maya poured her soul onto the plate, ensuring every element was flawlessly beautiful. The next morning, the reel came out. A title card flashed on the screen: Aura, all style, no soul. The words were a dagger. The vlogger's final verdict echoed in the comments section 1,000,000 times over. Technically perfect, but emotionally sterile. Her dream shattered. The viral wave she had wanted so badly had arrived, but it was a tsunami that destroyed everything. Bookings evaporated, the phones fell silent. Within 6 months, Aura closed its doors. Maya lost everything: her savings, her reputation, her identity. This, she thought, was the ultimate suffering. Burned out and broken, Maya escaped to a small, forgotten town by the sea. She spent her days walking aimlessly, a ghost haunted by the clatter of her old kitchen. One afternoon, she stumbled upon a small, dusty studio with a simple sign: clay and soul. Inside, an old man with hands covered in clay was silently working at a potter's wheel. He moved with a quiet, focused grace that mesmerized her. This was Rishi. She started visiting every day, just to watch. One day, she told him her story: the ambition, the vlogger, the crushing failure. "I lost my entire life's work because of one man's opinion," she said, her voice thick with grief. Rishi didn't offer sympathy. He simply glanced at a row of finished pots and said, "A cracked pot can still hold water, but an empty one has no purpose at all." Maya didn't understand. If her failure wasn't true suffering, what was? To distract herself, she began learning from Rishi. Her first attempts were disastrous. The clay collapsed, the shapes were clumsy. It was humbling. One afternoon, frustrated with her progress, she slipped trying to carry a heavy bag of clay. She fell hard on her right hand. A fracture. A serious one. The doctor told her she wouldn't be able to do any intricate work. No chopping, no plating, no pottery, for months, maybe longer. This was the final blow. Her career was already gone, and now the one thing that defined her, her skilled hands, was taken away too. She went to Rishi's studio, tears streaming down her face. "Now I have truly lost everything. I am nothing without my craft. I have no purpose left." The old potter stopped his wheel, wiped his hands, and looked at her with deep kindness. "Good," he said softly. "Now your real journey can begin." Maya stared at him in disbelief. "My child, your restaurant, your reputation, even the skill in your hands, these are not you. They are just things you had. You have been confusing your vessel with what your vessel is meant to hold." He picked up a rough, unfired pot from his table. "The only true suffering," he explained, "is to go through life as a beautifully decorated but empty pot. The vlogger who visited you, he did not curse you, he gave you a diagnosis. All style, no soul." In that moment, everything shifted for Maya. Her failure, her loss, her injury, they weren't punishments. They were life's way of stripping away the false identity she had built. They were forcing her to look inside and ask, for the first time, "What am I meant to hold?" Her recovery was slow, but her spirit was healing faster than her hand. She started simple. She began cooking soups and breads in her small apartment kitchen. Not for a camera, but for the fishermen and elderly folks in her new town. She opened a small cafe by the harbor. It wasn't trendy. It would never be an Instagram sensation, but it was always full. It was full of life, connection, and warmth. She was no longer a brand. She was just Maya, and she was nourishing her community. She had lost her dream only to find her purpose. She learned that life's challenges, the bad reviews, the failures, the setbacks are not the suffering. They are the fire of the kiln. They burn away our ego and bake our true character, making us strong enough to hold what truly matters. So, dear listener, if you feel like life has cracked you or left you empty, maybe it's not an ending. Maybe it's an invitation. An invitation to stop creating a life that just looks good and to start building one that feels good, one that is filled with soul.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Life Lessons for more inspiring content.